Hey everybody, LiftMaster Genie guy here today. Looking at a couple manuals. There's 4 manuals here. Uh, it's a Sears manual. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll open this up here. It's in a sleeve. Bag right there. So we've got a Sears manual. This is the model number 139.663956. Got that one, and we got another Sears manual. The model 139.663953. And they give you a pretty good manual, and I'll go over these manuals here in a minute. But they give you a pretty good manual. I like this. It goes in depth of the maintenance, and they got a warranty, which is nice. They give you a warranty. LiftMaster does that too. You've got some different things in here. How to mount your brackets, installation manual, whatnot. So, and then also maintenance and ways to keep your opener running. Then we have the LiftMaster Security Plus 1/2 horsepower garage door opener, the model 2265R. Model 2265R. It doesn't say R, but the logic board, not logic board, good golly. The front of the opener said R, 2265R. And they've got LiftMaster service on call. There it tells you what number to call and how to order repair parts for it. So there's that manual. And then this is the manual for the doors. The Wayne Dalton's handy dandy manual. This is the TorqueMaster Plus. There is the original version of the TorqueMaster, and then this is the TorqueMaster Plus. I think this is the second version of it. So you can see the built-in struts there. And it gives you different, gives you installation of it, and I think it even gives you maintenance. How to tighten the spring. So it tells you all about TorqueMaster. It also tells you where to, I don't know if I can find it. Is it? Yes, somewhat. It tells you where to mount your bracket on the strut. You can clamp your bracket. Just to where to mount your bracket. You've got how to mount the strut. I think. No? Hold on. I thought it had. There we go. Here we go. So it shows how to. It also kind of shows how to install the iDrive a little bit. This is before Wayne Dalton sold their operators to Genie. So you still got the Wayne Dalton iDrive. Which, by the way, if you ever find one of these, or if you have one in your garage, I recommend replacing it. Just because I haven't really had ones that turn out very good. And by now, you're probably not going to have one that's the best in the business. I think it was like the first ever residential so-called jack shaft operator. I'm trying to find it. I think I saw where it showed the classic drives in here as well, I think. Let me look. I think it did. Maybe not. Here we go. So it shows you how you can mount the iDrive. Shows you how to mount it. All the instructions there. It shows you okay, so it shows you different brands and how to mount, well, not how to mount them, good guy. References, so this is the one we have. Basically it shows you, you've got the Quantum or Classic Drive. You have your Linear, your LiftMaster, or Sears, or Chamberlain. Genie. So you have different ways of mounting it and doing your door arms. Let me give me a minute here. Alrighty. So it shows you all that. So there's that manual, and then we'll go over the Sears manual and the LiftMaster manual. So we'll come back here. I'll just go ahead and do this on Toolbox. Turn the radio off. Oh, because I don't really want to get docked or YouTube to get mad at me for having music. That is not like we're into it. But I don't know. Will they actually do that? I never really heard of somebody saying that they actually did that to them. So I've just never heard. I've just never heard of anybody saying, oh, they did that to me. So I don't fully know if it's true or not. So let's see how we can do this. I don't really think it's going to happen. Okay, so we're going to do this. Try to do this. Well, maybe. Alright, so excuse the cord. Sorry, I had to plug this thing in. Yeah, I had to plug this thing in. So we'll go ahead and go over these. Let me put a couple of these things away here. That way I have room to work. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and we'll lay these manuals out here. So, basically, the difference between these two, the 953 and the 956, I haven't really found any major differences in them. This one has the limit adjustments. It shows the limits in the bottom. This one does not. I know the pictures are different. Like, it shows them more up close. This one shows them more far away. So I don't know. I kind of like that one better because it shows you how your J piece and your straight piece is supposed to be and whatnot. So so on these, I did not get the original light shades with them. I think when my parents bought the house, basically the 956 was where Linear was. The 953 was where the Genie is right now. Now I don't know if the 953 was here when they bought the house. I think the previous owners just had the manual and decided to give it to them. So there's that. So, but it is kind of nice to have this manual. I've seen these manuals kind of go for like, pretty decent amount of money. And they should, because this is something that is really good to have. So, and it gives you, it gives you your whole index, safety, accessories, warranties, maintenance, how-tos, the wiring diagram. If you're having a problem, your radio controls, adjustments, whatnot. And installation, of course. So we'll go through this here. We'll go through the 956 first. Just kind of a basic rundown. So basically your safety rules, basically guidelines, what to look for, what not to do. Then you've got your inventory, what should be in there. So you've got your different stuff to look for. And then if anything's missing, you just go ahead and, I guess you could take it back to the store. I guess if it's just a nut or a bolt, you just use something you have. That's what I do. So then that shows you the different accessories. You can get a rail extension, you can get an extra transmitters, an open door indicator. That's what that looks like. If anybody's ever seen one of these, that's what it looks like. It did not have an open door indicator on it when I had it. Not that I can recall. You've got your quick release key lock, which would have went on a door, kind of good with cable, whatnot. Your 8-foot rail extension, you could also get for a 10-foot. I don't think they include the 10-foot because most people don't really get the 10-foot extension, but you can. The safety sensors and the top brackets for low headroom purposes. So this shows you basic assembly, where to put your bolts, how your carriage is supposed to look, how to put your carriage on. This one shows you how to put the pulleys on, how to connect the rails up. So we've got that. There's the installation part of it, so basically where to locate it on the door, how to measure it, whatnot. I think that's how to do measuring. Yeah, it's different types of doors, sorry. Then shows you sectional door installation, shows you how to do that, whatnot, where to put your brackets, how to do your door arms, how do you do your door bracket. I think that shows a fiberglass door on the bottom, maybe, or a metal door. The top one shows a wood door. I know that. How to do your wall control. This did come with the red eyes wall control. That's what we call them, as red eyes. That's what I call them. How to do your wiring, if you ever have to redo your wiring. I guess you can connect directly to the power. Just run your electrical wires inside. So there's that, and then the light shade, and then you've got your limit switches, whatnot. There will be a part 2 of this that I will do right now. Y'all have a good one. That's Matt's. Praise the Lord. Sorry. Have a good evening.